Easy English Joy and welcome to our English conversation practice. On today's video, we're gonna be looking at travel, question and answer. So, are you ready to practice with me? Alright, yes, let's do it. These sentences cover a range of travel related topics and can help you navigate common travel questions. Number one, asking about destinations. Question: what's the best city to visit in Europe for a first time traveler? Answer: Paris is often considered one of the best cities for first-time travelers because of its rich history, iconic landmarks, and vibrant culture. Number two, asking for recommendations. Question: can you recommend a good hotel in New York City? Answer: the Marriott Marquis in Times Square is a great option if you want to be in the heart of the city, with easy access to theaters, shopping, and dining. Number three, asking about local transportation. Question: how do I get from the airport to the city center? Answer: you can take the airport shuttle bus, taxi, or use public transportation like the metro. There are also ride-sharing services available like Uber and Lyft. Number four, asking about attractions. Question: what are the must-see attractions in Tokyo? Answer: you should definitely visit the Tokyo Tower, Shibuya Crossing, and a Meiji Shrine. Don't miss out on exploring the shopping districts of Shinjuku and Harajuku as well. Number five, asking about food. Question: what local food should I try in Italy? Answer: definitely try authentic pizza in Naples, pasta dishes like carbonara in Rome, and gelato for dessert. Each region has its own specialties, so be sure to ask the locals for recommendations. Number six, asking about safety. Question: is it safe to travel to Mexico City? Answer: like any big city, it's important to stay aware of your surroundings. Stick to well-trafficked areas. Avoid traveling at night in unfamiliar neighborhoods. And keep your belongings secure. Number seven, asking about weather. Question: what's the weather like in Australia during December? Answer: December is summer in Australia, so expect warm temperatures. Coastal cities like Sydney can have highs of 25 to 30 degrees Celsius, 77 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit, while it's even hotter in the northern parts. Number eight, asking about budget travel. Question: How can I travel on a budget in Europe? Answer. Consider staying in hostels, using budget airlines for intercity travel, and taking advantage of local markets for affordable meals. Many cities also have free or low cost attractions like parks and museums. Number 9, asking about language. Question. Do I need to speak French to visit Paris? Answer. While speaking French is helpful, many people in Paris speak English, especially in tourist areas. Learning a few basic phrases like bonjour and merci can go a long way in showing respect for the local culture. Number 10, asking about currency. Question. What currency is used in Japan? Answer. Japan uses the Japanese yen or JPY. You can exchange currency at airports, banks, or withdraw cash from ATMs using international debit cards. More examples and variations of travel related questions and answers across different categories. Number 1, asking about transportation. Question. How do I get around in Barcelona? Answer. Barcelona has an excellent public transport system, including buses, trams, and the metro. You can also rent bikes or use ride-sharing services like Uber and Bolt. Is it easy to rent a car in Italy? Yes, renting a car in Italy is straightforward, but driving in cities like Rome or Florence can be challenging due to traffic and limited parking. It's better to rent a car if you're exploring the countryside or coastal areas. Asking about attractions. What are the best things to do in Amsterdam? You should visit the Van Gogh Museum, take a canal cruise, explore the Anne Frank House, and wander around the Jordaan district for its boutique shops and cafes. Are there any free attractions in London? Yes, you can visit the British Museum, explore Hyde Park, and see iconic landmarks like Big Ben and Buckingham Palace. The National Gallery and Tate Modern are also free to enter. Number 3, asking about activities. What can I do in the Swiss Alps? Answer. In the Swiss Alps, you can hike, ski, snowboard, or take scenic train rides like the Glacier Express. In the summer, try paragliding or visit charming alpine villages like Zermatt. Is there anything fun to do in Bangkok at night? Absolutely. You can visit vibrant night markets like Chatuchak or Asiatek. Go on a dinner cruise along the Chao Phraya River or explore rooftop bars with stunning views of the city. Number 4, asking about safety. Is it safe to walk around late at night in New York City? Answer. Generally, New York City is safe, but it's always better to stay in well-lit areas and be mindful of your surroundings, especially in less touristy neighborhoods. Stick to busy areas like Times Square or Midtown if you're out late. What's the safest way to carry money while traveling? It's best to use a combination of cash, credit cards, and a travel wallet. You can also use a money belt for extra security, especially when you're in crowded places or on public transport. Number 5, asking about local customs. Question: are there any cultural differences I should be aware of in Japan? Answer: yes, in Japan, it's customary to bow as a greeting. Remove your shoes when entering homes or certain temples, and be very polite in public. Avoid tipping, as it's not part of the culture. What's the tipping etiquette in the United States? In the US, tipping is expected in many service industries, with restaurant tips generally ranging from 15 to 20% of the bill. Tipping for taxi rides, hotel staff, and bartenders is also common. Number 6, asking about accommodations. What's the best type of accommodation for solo travelers in Southeast Asia? Answer: hostels are a great option for solo travelers in Southeast Asia, as they're budget friendly, social, and offer opportunities to meet other travelers. Many hostels also offer private rooms if you want more privacy. Question: is Airbnb a good option in Paris? Answer: yes. Airbnb is quite popular in Paris, especially for staying in charming neighborhoods like Le Marais or Montmartre. However, be sure to check the location and reviews before booking, as some areas may be more touristy or noisy. Number 7, asking about weather. Question: when is the best time to visit Australia? Answer: the best time to visit depends on where you're going. For the southern cities like Melbourne or Sydney, spring from September to November or autumn from March to May is ideal. If you're heading to the northern beaches or the Great Barrier Reef, the summer months from December to February are great. Question: what's the weather like in Hawaii in November? Answer: Hawaii enjoys warm weather year-round. In November, temperatures are usually between 23 to 29 degrees Celsius, 73 to 84 degrees Fahrenheit. You might experience some rain, especially on the windward side, but it's still a great time to visit. Number 8, asking about food and drink. Question: what are some must-try dishes in Mexico City? Answer: in Mexico City, you should try tacos al pastor, chiles in nogada, tamales, and street food like elote, grilled corn. Don't forget to try mezcal or tequila if you're into spirits. Question: what's the local drink to try in Scotland? Answer: you should definitely try Scotch whiskey, which is a staple of Scottish culture. There are different varieties, so it's fun to explore local distilleries and try different single malts. Number 9, Asking about language. Question: do I need to speak Spanish to travel in Spain? Answer: while knowing some Spanish can help, especially in rural areas. Many people in tourist spots speak English. Learning a few phrases like hola, hello, and gracias, thank you will be appreciated. What language do they speak in Belgium? Answer: Belgium has three official languages: Dutch, Flemish in the north, French in the south, and German in the east. English is also widely spoken, particularly in major cities like Brussels and Antwerp. Number 10. Asking about travel costs. Question: how expensive is it to travel to Paris? Answer: Paris can be as expensive or affordable as you make it. Budget options include staying in hostels, eating at casual cafes, and using public transport. However, upscale restaurants and luxury hotels can raise the cost significantly. What's the average cost of a meal in Tokyo? Answer: in Tokyo, a meal at a mid-range restaurant might cost between 1,000 yen to 3,000, 7 to 20 US dollars. For budget options, you can find delicious sushi, ramen, and donburi meals for around 500 to 1,000 yen, 3 to 7 US dollars. Number 11. Asking about solo travel. Is it safe to travel solo in Bali? Answer: yes. Bali is generally considered safe for solo travelers, especially in popular areas like Ubud and Seminyak. However, always take standard precautions like avoiding isolated areas at night and keeping your valuables secure. What should I know before traveling solo to Iceland? Answer: Iceland is very safe for solo travelers, but you should be prepared for extreme weather and unpredictable conditions, especially if you're venturing into remote areas. Make sure your travel insurance covers outdoor activities like hiking or glacier trekking. So there you go, guys. That's the end of this video about travel question and answer. I hope you found this helpful, and if you like this video, please do subscribe, like, share, and let me know your thoughts and questions. Love to hear from you.
Hello
Good luck
there.
and
This is
thanks
Easy English
for
Joy and welcome to our English conversation practice. On today's video, we're gonna be looking at seasons and weather, Q&A or question and answer, English class. Below are some example sentences related to seasons and weather. Frame as both questions and answers. This will help you with understanding how to talk about the weather and seasons in English. Number 1, talking about the weather. Question: what's the weather like today? What's the weather like today? Answer: it's sunny and warm today. The weather is a bit cloudy with a chance of rain later. It's freezing outside. Make sure to wear a coat. Question: is it going to rain tomorrow? Answer: Yes, it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. No, the forecast says it will be dry tomorrow. Number 2, talking about temperature. Talking about temperature. Question: how hot is it outside? How hot is it outside? Answer: it's about 30 degrees Celsius, 86 degrees Fahrenheit right now. It's really hot today, around 35 degrees Celsius or 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Question: what's the temperature like in the winter? What's the temperature like in the winter? Answer: it usually gets below freezing in the winter, around -5 degrees centigrade or 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Winters are mild here, with temperatures around 10 degrees Celsius or 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Number 3, talking about seasons. Question: what's your favorite season? What's your favorite season? Answer: I love autumn because the weather is cool and the leaves are beautiful. My favorite season is summer because I enjoy the sunshine and going to the beach. Question: when does spring start in your country? When does spring start in your country? Answer: spring starts in March here. Spring begins in late April, right after the last frost. Talking about changes in weather during the day. Talking about changes in weather during the day. Question: what's the weather like in the morning? What's the weather like in the morning? Answer: it's usually chilly in the morning, but it warms up by noon. The mornings are foggy, but it clears up in the afternoon. Question: will it get colder later? Will it get colder later? Answer: yes, it's going to get colder in the evening, so bring a jacket. No, it should stay warm throughout the night. Number 5, discussing extreme weather. Discussing extreme weather. Question: have you ever experienced a hurricane? Have you ever experienced a hurricane? Answer: yes, I've lived through a hurricane. It was very scary, with strong winds and heavy rain. No, luckily I've never been in a hurricane. Question: what do you do during a snowstorm? What do you do during a snowstorm? Answer: I usually stay inside, keep warm, and wait until the snow clears up. We make sure to shovel the driveway and stay off the roads during a snowstorm. Number 6, describing weather conditions. Question: Is it windy today? Is it windy today? Answer: Yes, it's very windy. So be careful when you're out. No, there's hardly any wind today. Question: Is it humid? Is it humid? Answer: Yes, it's extremely humid today. So it feels hotter than it really is. No, it's not humid at all. The air is quite dry. Here are more examples of questions and answers about weather and seasons, covering different situations and details. Number 1. Talking about the current weather. Talking about the current weather. Question: How's the weather outside? How's the weather outside? Answer: It's really nice today. Clear skies and a light breeze. It's rainy and cold. You'll need an umbrella. The weather's been a bit unpredictable. It was sunny this morning, but now it's cloudy. Question: Is it snowing yet? Is it snowing yet? Answer: Yes, it's snowing lightly right now. No, it's not snowing. The weather's too warm for that. Number 2. Talking about future weather. Question: What will the weather be like this weekend? What will the weather be like this weekend? Answer: It looks like it will be sunny and warm. Perfect for a picnic. The weather forecast says it's going to rain all weekend, so you might want to stay indoors. Question: Will it be cold tomorrow? Will it be cold tomorrow? Answer: Yes, temperatures are expected to drop, so you should dress warmly. No, it will be fairly mild tomorrow, around 15 degrees Celsius to 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Number 3. Describing seasonal weather. Describing seasonal weather. Question: What's the weather like in summer? What's the weather like in summer? Answer: Summer here is hot and dry, often reaching over 35 degrees centigrade or 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Summers are pretty mild. It usually stays between 20 degrees centigrade or 20 degrees Celsius and 25 degrees Celsius, 68 degrees Fahrenheit to 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Question: What's the weather like in autumn? What's the weather like in autumn? Answer: autumn is cool and crisp. The leaves change color, and it often rains. The weather in autumn is unpredictable. Some days are sunny, others are cold and rainy. Talking about weather events. Talking about weather events, and this is number 4. Question: have you ever seen a thunderstorm? Have you ever seen a thunderstorm? Answer: yes, I've seen a few. The lightning was amazing, but the thunder was so loud. No, but I've heard that thunderstorms can be really scary, especially at night. Question: did you hear the storm last night? Did you hear the storm last night? Answer: yes, it was intense. The wind was howling and the rain was pouring down. No, I didn't hear anything. It must have been calm here. Number 5. Discussing extreme heat or cold. Discussing extreme heat or cold. Question: is it always this hot in the summer? Is it always this hot in the summer? Answer: yes, it can get really hot. Sometimes over 40 degrees centigrade or 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit during heat waves. Yes, it can get really hot. Sometimes over 40 degrees Celsius or 104 degrees Fahrenheit during heat waves. Not usually, but this summer has been particularly warm. Not usually, but this summer has been particularly warm. Question: how do you stay cool when it's hot outside? How do you stay cool when it's hot outside? Answer: I try to stay indoors with the air conditioning, or I go for a swim. I drink a lot of cold water and wear loose, light clothes. I drink a lot of cold water and wear loose, light clothes. Question: is it always this cold in the winter? Is it always this cold in the winter? Answer: no, this winter has been colder than usual. Normally, it's around -5 degrees Celsius or 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, winters here can be very harsh, with temperatures often dropping below -10 degrees Celsius or 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Number 6. Describing the weather with more details. Describing the weather with more details. Question: what's the weather like at night? What's the weather like at night? Answer: it gets cooler at night, around 10 degrees Celsius or 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Nights are very chilly in the mountains, sometimes close to freezing. Question: do you think it will rain soon? Do you think it will rain soon? Answer: yes, the sky is getting darker, so it's probably going to rain in the next hour. No, the weather looks clear for the rest of the day. Number 7. Talking about wind and other weather conditions. Talking about wind and other weather conditions. Question: Is it windy today? Is it windy today? Answer: Yes. The wind is very strong today, about 30 kilometers per hour or 18 mph. No, it's a calm day with little wind. Question: Is there a chance of fog tomorrow? Is there a chance of fog tomorrow? Answer: Yes. Fog is expected tomorrow morning, especially near the coast. Answer: No, there won't be any fog tomorrow. The weather should be clear. Describing seasonal transitions. Describing seasonal transitions. Question: How does the weather change in spring? How does the weather change in spring? Answer: Spring is very mild, with temperatures rising slowly. It's a mix of sunny days and rainy spells. In spring, the weather can be unpredictable. One day it's warm, the next it's chilly and rainy. Question: When do the leaves start changing color in fall? When do the leaves start changing color in fall? Answer: The leaves usually start changing color in late September or early October. The leaves usually start changing color in late September or early October. By mid-October, the trees are at their peak color in this area. Number 9. Discussing weather around the world. Discussing weather around the world. Question: What's the weather like in your country during the winter? What's the weather like in your country during the winter? Answer: In the winter, it's usually snowy and very cold, with temperatures often below freezing. Winter here is mild. There's hardly any snow, and the temperatures rarely dip below 5 degrees Celsius or 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Question: Is it warm in your country year-round? Is it warm in your country year-round? Answer: Yes, we have warm temperatures all year. But there are some rainy seasons. Answer: No, the weather varies a lot. We get hot summers and very cold winters. Number 10. Casual weather conversations. Question: I heard it's going to be a hot summer. Do you think so? I heard it's going to be a hot summer. Do you think so? Answer: Yes, it's expected to be one of the hottest summers in years. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping for a mild summer this year. Question: It's so warm today. It's so warm today. Do you think it'll stay like this? Do you think it'll stay like this? Answer: It should stay warm for the next couple of days. It should stay warm for the next couple of days. But then, the temperature might drop a bit. Answer: I think it'll get even warmer later in the afternoon. These example questions and answers give you a range of ways to describe and discuss different aspects of weather and seasons. You can mix and match them depending on the situation or conversation. So, there you go guys. This is the end of this video about seasons and weather question and A. Thanks for watching.